Hello everyone! Today we're diving into the world of king crab, the giant crustacean that thrives in the icy waters. Did you know that every year, American fishermen harvest around 9.8 million pounds of king crab? That's an impressive number, but what's truly fascinating is how they catch these massive crabs, battling rough waves and extreme weather conditions. No need for gigantic machines or heavy battleships. The real secret lies in the art of intelligent and refined fishing. Once hauled up, these crabs are quickly transported to state-of-the-art processing plants, where they are trimmed, cooked, and flash frozen to lock in their freshness and incredible flavor. Join Agriculture Insight as we plunge into the frigid waters of Alaska. Follow the fearless fishermen and uncover the journey of king crab from the icy depths to the finest dining tables. Let's get started. With legs stretching up to 6 feet and an average weight of 9 to 11 pounds, some even reaching a massive 26 pounds, king crabs truly live up to their royal name. Every year, American fishermen harvest king crab, generating an impressive $106 million in revenue, making it one of the most economically valuable seafood products. But why is king crab so expensive? It's not just about its exquisite taste. The challenging and extreme conditions of harvesting play a major role. Fishermen brave towering waves, freezing ice, and brutal weather in one of the toughest jobs on the planet. At its peak, the king crab fishing industry recorded a staggering fatality rate of 128 deaths per 100,000 fishermen, making it one of the most dangerous professions in the world. Facing icy waters and powerful waves, these fishermen encounter relentless danger, turning each catch into a true test of skill and survival. As winter blankets Alaska, even the raging waves cannot deter the brave fishermen on their quest to capture the king of the ocean. This is the moment when king crabs emerge from their deep burrows in search of abundant food and to prepare for the spawning season. They migrate to shallow waters, a golden opportunity for fishermen to drop their traps, marking the beginning of a thrilling and challenging hunt. Before heading out to sea, the crew must carefully prepare the bait, usually herring or cod, placing it inside massive crab traps weighing over 600 pounds. The boats must also be reinforced and equipped with powerful hydraulic winches, ready to battle the unforgiving ocean. The hunt officially begins when the boat reaches deep offshore waters where king crabs gather. Crew members work together to hoist the massive traps, pack them with bait, and drop them to the ocean floor at depths ranging from 600 to 800 feet. Each trap is attached to a floating buoy, allowing the crew to retrieve them after several hours or even days of waiting. The results are always unpredictable. Sometimes, a single night is enough for the traps to be filled to the brim with king crabs. But other times, they come up empty, forcing the fishermen to move elsewhere and try their luck again.
Empty! No crab!
After a long wait, the boat returns to the trap site to harvest the first batch of crabs. Hauling the traps is no easy task. The cages are covered in mud, seaweed, and can weigh over 1,200 pounds when pulled from the water. A hydraulic winch system is used to lift the traps onto the deck, but that's when the real work begins for the crew. They must quickly open the trap lids and empty the crabs onto the sorting table, all while the waves continue crashing against the boat. The giant crabs thrash around, and their sharp claws can cause serious injuries if handled improperly. Not every crab meets the standards for processing. Right on the deck, the crabs are measured, checked for gender, and inspected for quality. Only mature male crabs with a minimum shell size of 6.5 inches are kept. Smaller crabs and females are released back into the ocean to help sustain the future population of king crabs. This process must be done quickly and accurately, as every second counts. The boat is constantly rocked by powerful waves, and the risk of accidents is always present. With freezing temperatures, icy seawater, and relentless waves, the crew must work 16 to 20 hours a day, with little to no time for rest. Every task must be done efficiently and precisely, because if the crabs are not handled correctly, they can die on board, leading to huge losses. Once sorting is complete, the live crabs are transferred to seawater tanks on the boat to keep them fresh until they reach the port. After days drifting on the open sea, the final batches of live king crabs are finally brought ashore, where processing plants are ready to receive them. Each trip can haul in tons of crabs, earning fishermen tens of thousands of dollars. But there are times when they return with empty pots, losing just as much on operational costs. That's the gamble of the fishing industry, where people risk everything against nature to make a living. And that, my friends, is why king crab is not just a luxury dish. It is a symbol of hard work, bravery, and perseverance of the fishermen of Alaska. As soon as the boats dock, the crabs are swiftly transported to the processing plant, where they are placed directly into seawater tanks to maintain their freshness. Workers conduct a final sorting round, carefully checking size, weight, and overall quality. This strict selection process ensures that only the highest quality king crabs make it through, preserving their exceptional taste before moving on to the next processing stages. After being meticulously sorted, king crabs are processed while still alive to preserve their peak freshness. Depending on market demand, they are categorized into three main product lines: whole king crab legs, and king crab meat. For king crab legs, skilled workers use specialized knives to separate the body, remove the shell and body sections, retaining only the legs and claws, the most economically valuable parts. Even a minor mistake during the cutting process can damage the delicate crab meat, compromising its quality and causing significant waste. In some modern processing plants, cutting crab legs is fully automated using robotic systems, optimizing both speed and precision. With the support of sensor-driven software, these robotic arms can process thousands of pounds of crab per hour, ensuring high production efficiency while maintaining perfect quality for each king crab leg. Once cleaned, the crab legs are transferred into a steam or boiling water cooking system, where the temperature is carefully controlled at 200 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 to 15 minutes. This step is crucial in evenly cooking the crab meat, preserving its natural sweetness and tender texture. Immediately after cooking, the crab legs are transferred to a cold water tank maintained at 33 degrees Fahrenheit, stopping the cooking process and rapidly reducing the temperature to a safe level before freezing. After pre-chilling, the crab legs are submerged in a super cold brine solution at -2 degrees Fahrenheit, 2 degrees Fahrenheit, rapidly freezing them while preserving their plump and tender texture. Next, the crab legs are dipped into a cold water bath to create a protective layer called glaze. This coating helps prevent direct exposure to air, reducing moisture loss and preserving the crab's natural freshness. The glaze typically accounts for 5 to 7% of the total weight, playing a crucial role in maintaining the vibrant color and high quality of the product throughout the freezing process. Finally, the king crab legs are vacuum sealed and carefully packed into insulated cartons, each weighing 20 pounds for optimal preservation and easy transportation. These boxes are then stored in cold storage at +20 degrees Celsius, keeping the crab's freshness intact for up to 2 years. From here, they are shipped to luxury restaurants, supermarkets, and retail stores worldwide, ready to deliver an exquisite seafood experience straight from the ocean. Did you know that in American cuisine, king crab is not just a dish, it's a full sensory experience? Steamed king crab legs, dipped in garlic butter, retain their natural sweetness, blending perfectly with the rich melted butter and a hint of fresh lemon for a burst of flavor. For a refreshing option, king crab salad combines sweet, firm crab meat with creamy avocado and a zesty lemon olive oil dressing. With its delicate flavors and luxurious texture, king crab is always the star of any premium seafood feast. Sturgeon caviar, often referred to as black gold, is a delicacy prized for its rich flavor, smooth texture, and luxurious appeal. The eggs, ranging in color from golden amber to deep black, are carefully harvested from sturgeon, a prehistoric fish that has existed for over 200 million years. These ancient creatures, known for their elongated bodies and bony plates, are among the oldest living species on Earth. In sustainable aquaculture environments, sturgeon are nurtured with care to ensure their health and the quality of their caviar. Depending on the species, it takes anywhere from 8 to 20 years for a sturgeon to reach maturity and produce eggs suitable for harvesting. This long growth period, coupled with meticulous farming practices, makes sturgeon caviar one of the most labor-intensive and valuable food products in the world. When sturgeon are ready, ultrasound or non-invasive methods are used to evaluate the size and quality of the roe. Only sturgeon with eggs that meet the required standards are selected for the harvesting process. The process of harvesting sturgeon roe or caviar is a delicate procedure requiring precision, expertise, and strict adherence to quality standards. It begins with preparing the sturgeon in a way that ensures the eggs retain their optimal quality. Sturgeon are placed in controlled environments with clean, temperature-regulated water, ensuring minimal stress on the fish. This care is critical, as stress or poor conditions can compromise the quality of the roe, affecting both its texture and flavor. When the sturgeon is ready for harvesting, the fish is gently rendered unconscious, typically through cold water immersion or other humane methods. This ensures the procedure is as stress-free as possible, which is crucial for preserving the integrity of the roe. Once the fish is immobilized, the skilled technician makes a precise incision along the abdomen to access the roe sacs. This step requires steady hands and in-depth knowledge of sturgeon anatomy to avoid damaging the eggs or harming the fish unnecessarily. The quality of caviar largely depends on the skills of the person performing the extraction. The technician must carefully remove the roe sacs, ensuring the eggs remain intact. A high level of precision is needed, as even slight mishandling can lead to ruptured eggs, which diminishes their value. The sacs are then immediately rinsed and cleaned to remove blood, tissue, or other contaminants, ensuring the harvested roe is pristine and ready for further processing. Timing is a critical factor in the harvesting process. Sturgeon must be harvested at the exact right stage of egg maturity. If harvested too early, the eggs may lack the desired texture and flavor. If harvested too late, the eggs can become overly firm or lose their signature delicacy. To determine the optimal time, farmers use non-invasive methods like ultrasound to monitor the development of the roe. The entire harvesting procedure is a testament to the balance of science and art. From ensuring the fish are raised in pristine conditions to performing the delicate extraction with precision, every step is designed to maintain the unparalleled quality that sturgeon caviar is known for. This process, though labor-intensive, is what makes sturgeon caviar a world-renowned delicacy. In addition to the traditional method of harvesting sturgeon roe, there is a more humane approach known as stripping. This technique involves using hormones or proteins to stimulate the eggs to detach from the ovarian membrane naturally. The roe is then harvested without killing the fish, allowing the sturgeon to continue reproducing in future cycles. One of the most delicate steps in processing sturgeon roe is filtering the eggs using specially designed mesh screens. These screens are crafted with precision, featuring evenly sized holes made from stainless steel or food-grade plastic. This design ensures hygiene and prevents damage to the fragile eggs, which are highly sensitive to pressure and rough handling. The process begins by placing the roe, still encased in its natural membrane, onto the mesh screen. Under the skillful and careful movements of the handler, the eggs are gently separated from the connective tissue that holds them together inside the sturgeon. This requires a combination of patience, experience, and a delicate touch to ensure the integrity of each individual egg is preserved. As the handler moves the roe across the mesh, the eggs naturally pass through the holes, leaving behind the unwanted membrane and other impurities. This simple yet precise method ensures the eggs remain whole, clean, and ready for the next stages of processing. Then, gentle streams of cold water are used to rinse the eggs, ensuring they are thoroughly cleaned without applying excessive force that could damage their delicate structure. The process is swift and efficient, lasting only a few minutes to remove blood, tissue, and any impurities while maintaining the roe's natural freshness and texture. The water's controlled pressure is key, strong enough to cleanse the eggs, but soft enough to preserve their integrity. This balance is meticulously monitored by handlers to avoid rupturing the fragile eggs. The quick rinse also helps lock in the freshness of the roe, preparing it for the subsequent stages of processing. Once the cleaning process is complete, the water is carefully drained, leaving behind clean, pristine roe ready for further refinement. After being thoroughly cleaned, the sturgeon roe is carefully inspected by skilled handlers with sharp eyes and deft hands. Each egg is meticulously examined to ensure it meets the highest standards of quality. Any damaged or substandard eggs are swiftly identified and removed from the batch. This step is crucial in guaranteeing that only the finest roe proceeds to the next stages of processing. The sturgeon roe then undergoes a light salting process, following the traditional malasol method, which means low salt. This technique preserves the natural flavor of the caviar while enhancing its taste subtly. Typically, the amount of salt used is around 3 to 5% of the roe's weight, depending on the desired quality and flavor profile. The salt not only adds a touch of seasoning, but also acts as a natural preservative, extending the shelf life of the caviar. In the final stage, the sturgeon roe is meticulously placed into small tins, each chosen according to a specific size requirement. Every container is weighed with pinpoint accuracy to ensure the exact amount is included. Given the high value of the caviar, there is absolutely no margin for error. The entire packaging process is carefully supervised to maintain consistency and quality. Each sealed tin is then labeled with essential information, including its net weight and production details. Now you may want to hear the soothing sound of this stage. You might be wondering how to cultivate sturgeons that yield such high-value caviar. The primary requirement is a reliable and pristine water source. Sturgeons thrive in clean, oxygen-rich environments with stable temperatures, typically ranging between 50 degrees Fahrenheit to 64 degrees Fahrenheit. The water must be free from pollutants, heavy metals, and harmful chemicals to ensure the health and growth of the fish. Additionally, maintaining optimal water flow and proper filtration systems is crucial to mimic their natural habitat and prevent the buildup of waste products. Adequate space and appropriate tank or pond design also play a significant role in reducing stress and promoting the well-being of the sturgeons. Providing the right diet is crucial for raising sturgeons that produce healthy eggs. A balanced and high-quality feed ensures optimal growth and reproductive health. Sturgeons thrive on a diet rich in proteins, typically sourced from fish meal, shrimp, and other marine ingredients, which are essential for egg development. Additionally, incorporating vitamins and minerals, such as vitamin E and selenium, supports the immune system and enhances egg quality. Natural foods like live brine shrimp, daphnia, and algae can be included to mimic their natural diet and stimulate feeding behaviors. It is important to offer feed in appropriate sizes to prevent overfeeding and ensure efficient nutrient absorption. The harvesting and processing of sturgeon roe is a delicate and meticulous journey that transforms these precious eggs into the world-renowned caviar. From ensuring optimal living conditions for the sturgeons to the precise techniques used in extracting and packaging the roe, every step is executed with utmost care and expertise. The dedication to maintaining quality and sustainability not only preserves the integrity of the caviar, but also supports the future of sturgeon farming. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you in the next video.